This here is issue number 4 of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 comic by Boom Studios and IDW. The Turtles and Shredder have been transported to Dimension X. As the Turtles wonder if they're in the right place or not, Shredder tells them if they don't cease their yammering, their world will be enslaved before they return. So they must work together to get to the Technodrome. As they traverse the deserted landscape, Shredder says to the Turtles that he imagines this world looked very much like Earth once, before Krang's war machine took hold. They could be staring at the future. It is at this point Shredder is asked why he wants to take over the world so bad. He says he wants people to fear him. Love may win friends, but fear gets you a statue. And then, the Turtles finally see the Technodrome in view. Shredder and the Turtles enter through Shredder's original escape route. In Angel Grove, the mutated Rangers are still in battle. Now with Master Splinter here to help them adjust to their new forms, they are able to defeat the putties. As the Rangers are no longer human, they must stop thinking like humans. They need to allow their animal senses to feel in every direction. They have to trust their speed and agility to seemingly slow time. They are some of the most ferocious creatures the Earth has ever seen. They should not be afraid of that. So, by letting go of their human traits and embracing their beast senses, they are able to use their dinosaur attributes to defeat their enemies. Master Splinter's advice is so good that Kimberly is already able to fly. By simply changing the way they see the world, the Rangers have taken the first steps towards seeing the world change. At the command center, Bulk and Skull are brought before Rita. She has Rocksteady and Bebop interrogate them because she wants to know everything they know, no matter how little it might be. Now, in typical children's TV fashion, Bulk and Skull try to get on Rocksteady and Bebop's good side by saying they can document how the Rangers and Turtles were ultimately defeated. The production would be called Bebop and Rocksteady Take Over the World. And both Rocksteady and Bebop do like that idea. Krang and Rita watch the mutated Rangers in battle. Krang wants Trag to flank the Rangers' escape routes and have Stockman disrupt their ability to teleport. He doesn't want them scurrying off before the final unveiling, and the Dinozords are clearly part of the plan. As for Ranger X, Krang says that Casey has been a thorn in his side. It is time Rita used him a little more appropriately. Rita tells Casey that she knows he sent the Turtles to Dimension X and that she has a surprise waiting for them there. The Turtles won't be returning, and it's thanks to Casey. That angers him and he tries to strike Rita. Unfortunately for him, Rita is able to subdue Casey. She anticipated he would turn on her eventually, as she never bought Casey's act. Rita then does something to Casey, but we don't know what exactly, as we then cut back to Dimension X. The Turtles are looking for the power node, but Shredder says there's something wrong as it's not there. Also, Michelangelo asks Donatello if it's a big deal if he finds a bunch of broken morphers. Donatello realises what this means. Dimension X did have their own Rangers, and it's important because it explains why Krang knows so much about Ranger powers. Shredder then finds Karai being held captive. He has Donatello free her, although Raphael wasn't sure about that. Karai says that if they're going into battle, they're going to need her because she can take the Turtles to what they came here for. Just as their combined forces easily defeat the Rock Soldiers, Goldar, Squat, Babu, Finster, and some of Rita's previous monsters from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV series ambush the Turtles. Raphael thanks Shredder for walking them right into a trap. Shredder says though that this is not his doing. Goldar says to Squat, Babu, and Finster victory is nearly in their grasp. Raphael tells everyone to guard the power node. Donatello needs to open a portal to get them out of there, but that can take 10 minutes. Shredder tells Karai he can buy her moments. She needs to run, find a way to Earth, rally the Foot, and make Krang pay. Michelangelo then tells Donatello that the broken morphers he found are glowing. Donatello realises what this means. He tells the Turtles to grab a morpher each, and he's excited to say, "It's Morphin time." They say power up, power extreme, and the Turtles morph into X-Rangers similar to Casey. When Leonardo asks how that is possible, Donatello says that the proximity of the power node somehow re-established the dormant Morphin's connection to the grid, so they are now Dimension X Rangers. Now that the turtles have morphed, Rita's minions begin to retreat. Bulk and Skull begin filming their worldwide exclusive interview featuring Bebop and Rocksteady. They tell Bulk that General Krang and Rita have something real good and real big cooked up for the Power Rangers. They have no idea what's coming to them. After the Mutant Rangers and Master Splinter defeat the forces on the ground, Billy tries to reach Alpha to get him to teleport them out. Suddenly, an explosion grabs the Mutant Rangers' attention. They look up and see Krang in the modified Megazord. This issue ends with Krang saying that the world they know is about to become extinct. I found this issue rather exciting. The mutated Rangers were able to adjust to their new forms and managed to fight with their animal instincts rather than use their human martial arts and weapons, which the Rangers are obviously known for. It was also exciting to see the Turtles use the broken Morphers. Yet another new morphed form for the Turtles. Right at the end, we saw Krang in the Megazord. In order to beat the Megazord, would the Rangers be able to use the Dragon Zord? And what about Casey? Just what has Rita done to him? Although much of the focus was more on the Turtles, I really didn't mind it at all. I like seeing them in Dimension X, infiltrating the Technodrome and discovering the Morphers. I didn't think the Turtles would be able to use the Morphers themselves. I was therefore quite surprised when Michelangelo basically saw the Morphers come alive again. As soon as I saw that, I knew exactly what would happen. The next issue is the last in the series, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it all ends. In other news, the actress that played Kimberly Hart, Amy Jo Johnson, along with her partner Matt Hodson, are writing a brand new Power Rangers comic for Boom Studios. There aren't many details at this stage, but it appears this will be Amy Jo's interpretation of what happened to Kimberly after her departure in the original TV series. So it looks like readers can ignore all the other Power Rangers comics by Boom Studios, even the Pink miniseries, which had already explored that idea. This could be Amy Jo's vision for what happened, and may therefore tie in even more closely to the source material. And that is something I am looking forward to reading. Given that her last live-action appearance was in the Turbo movie, I think many fans will also be looking forward to seeing how Kimberly returns in Amy Jo's vision. It probably won't be canon to the TV show, but it might be the closest we get to see Amy Jo returning to the series. She might not be appearing on our screens, but this will be her character in the new comic.